the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Call order, roll call, starting on my right.
Councilperson Josh Arn.
Mayor Jimmy John King.
Councilperson Craig Anderson.
Councilperson Jeremiah Olgen.
The next thing we've got in here right now that we're gonna take care of is a certificate of commendation for the Stewartville wastewater treatment facility. It's an operational award presented to Stewartville wastewater treatment plant and staff in recognition of exceptional compliance with its Minnesota Pollution Control Agency NPDES SDS wastewater permit during the 2019 review year. Your ongoing efforts to protect the waters of Minnesota are duly recognized and appreciated by the agency and the state of Minnesota. Laura Bishop, MPCA Commissioner. Sean, you want to come up and get this for you guys?
Me and Sean want to recognize 3 of our staff because
Social distance is Mark's going to take pictures. We'll go stand over.
At least he's on my social distance if the media is watching.
Jeff,
So I hear the Legion's going to try to do a or something.
That's 6 feet.
But they should be able to get a plan outside, can't they?
Not supposed to smoke, touch it.
Yeah, they're gonna have all the.
Turn the flap down, baby.
Right there. Like one house. They serve food out for both houses.
while Jeff Harrison heads things up, we want to recognize this year Ben Chop and Jake Brzezinski. They've been good apprentices and learning more of the ropes out there and giving Jeff a big hand. So
Yep. Tell the guys thanks, doing a great job. This is, especially with this new facility that we're getting the bugs out of that, so thanks a lot. Okay, then we'll be looking for approval of tonight's agenda.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, that carries. Approval of council meeting minutes of the regular meeting of May 12th, 2020.
Make a motion to approve.
We have a motion. Do we have a second to approve?
Second.
We have a second. Any questions or discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That also carries. Next, we'll have minutes of the closed litigation session of May 12th, 2020.
Move to approve.
We have a motion to approve by Jeremiah. Do we have a second?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That also carries. Finance and budget then. We've got the accounts payable, the additional accounts payable listing there. Any questions? We'll direct them to Finance Director Carla.
What's the buyout contract thing for Fire Safety USA?
So they had a piece, or was it a thermal, like a reader that they were leasing, and it got misplaced, left at a fire in April, and so we had to buy out the contract. We did work with Alicia, and she put something into League of Minnesota Cities for an insurance claim on it, and I talked to an adjuster on it today, and he would get back to us and let us know what the coverage is on it.
Jimmy John King, rental of manure spreader. How was it? As soon as I saw manure, I was like, I know I'm going to see Jimmy John.
Tonight we're spreading manure. Who would have thunk it? Do you question it? I think they spread manure with it, didn't they?
is human waste coming to
Yeah, I shouldn't have brought it up.
Any other questions? No.
Spread biosolids.
If not, look for motion to approve.
Move to approve.
Second.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That also carries. That takes us to motions and general business. Tonight under motions and general business. Land sale, Halcon Corporation. As you know, Bard donated a parcel of land, 5.86 acres in Kiwi Industrial Park last July, which also allowed the city to do with the parcel as they seemed fit. The council authorized staff to advertise this parcel for sale, which we did on the city website, and by placing a for sale sign on the site. The city was then approached by HC LLC, a Halcon real estate company, and negotiations are now completed. Staff is recommending the acceptance of the offer, which not only shows a fair value for the city, but would also take into consideration the proposed utilization for the property that would be in the very best interest of the T-Bay Industrial Park and community. Attached, please find the purchase agreement between HCLLC and the city of Stewartville for this parcel in the amount of $100,000. So the council action requested would be to approve the purchase agreement between HCLLC and the city of Stewartville. Do we have questions and discussion?
Nope.
Is there any other offers or just?
Not that we had, and you know, Bard tried to do quite a bit of marketing themselves.
Okay.
So, no takers, but Mayor and I had several meetings with Helcon to
Yep.
get the price up there, which we felt was fair to the citizens too.
Yeah.
So, and that'll go back into our economic development funds, so it'll help perpetuate our economic development. So it's a good thing, and then obviously, as you've seen the growth of Helcon out there,
Oh,
and
yeah.
as they expand the campus, this helps them out immensely as well.
Mhm.
So,
Any other questions or discussion? Looking for a motion to approve the purchase then?
Move to approve.
Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? That carries. Well, takes us to mayor, staff, and consultant reports. Great, this is getting too fast.
No complaints.
Tonight, the city of Stewartville would like to send their sympathies out to the families of Shelva Gordano, Rosie Engel, Carolyn Kath, and Jim Schroeder. And let's send a big happy birthday wish to our own Brent Byers. Turns 45 today. And feeling younger as ever. Feels great, don't you, Brent? Is he watching here?
if he's watching.
Now, Stewie Cruisers again will be driving our streets again this Friday night, having another parade around town. You grab your lawn chairs, and the SHS seniors will also be in this parade. Some will probably be riding, some will be showing off their cars. So let's all get out there and give the seniors a big send-off too. Our citywide cleanup days was a huge success. I got caught in that line for a couple hours myself. I see Jeremiah was out there for a while. I want to send a big thank you out to Tori and his crew at Root River Recycling for all the help they do. It just makes this such a big success year after year. Our libraries, once again, is open for pickup. And we hear they're staying very busy with that. Very busy with curbside pickup, correct?
Yeah.
Call now to reserve your reading materials. Our great staff will be there. They'll have them ready for you and greet you with a smile. To the class of 2020, on behalf of myself and the City Council, we are aware that many of you are devastated about the past few months of your senior year. Should have been one of the biggest events in your life to this point. We're also sad for you, but remember that your high school graduation isn't the only achievement that you will accomplish. We're expecting big, big things of a lot of you, all of you. You look back on this someday, and this will be a milestone. You'll be the only class that got to graduate under the COVID. Just make it as great a time as you can at this time. This is a chance to show the world that you are destined to do much more. You remember now, you are the Stewartville class of 2020, so go on out there and make us very proud. Congratulations to all you graduating seniors. That's all I got, Bill. You got anything?
Reports in your packet. The biggest question we're getting, of course, is the pool. But as of now, we're going to have to keep following the governor's and State Department of Health guidelines. Talks about a potential opening when they declare a phase 3 is present, but no date has been set. So we're going to keep going with obviously the maintenance of the pool and getting it ready, and hope that there'll be some kind of salvage season. But till then, no go for now. So. And actually, that's about it, because you've mentioned the other items that we got good comments on.
That's it for you, Bill? Any questions for Bill? All right, Finance Director Carla?
We met with the auditors on Friday, Bill and I did. They are getting everything buttoned up for 2019 and looking at potentially the end, like at the end of June, coming and presenting at that meeting.
Okay. Any questions for Carla? All right. Public Works, Sean?
There's a report in there. I'll give you a little, Jenna's not here, so for the CIP for this year, they did start placing temporary water services today. They have to let them cook and then test them this week. So Monday they hope to fire up and start doing the digging. They will be into mill on Thursday of this week to reclaim the road. From that point, they're going to start at the gravel parking lot there coming out of Lake Florence and work to the south and the west. So
And tomorrow
And-
night
Yeah.
we'll meet with first phase neighbors.
Yep, we're meeting with the neighbors tomorrow night to try and answer questions that they have on that, like we've done every year.
You're doing that
So,
over the computer, or how are you doing that?
Actually doing a live one, but we're gonna open up the whole civic center and you don't sit around tables this time. You're just gonna be spread out in the audience, and then Elcor, Sean and myself will just give a quick summary and then answer any questions. And then from here on in, information will be on the website. So they'll get it virtually. And then if you do get questions, we just invited the first phase, the first year folks, to help with the social distancing. We'll do the same thing next year with the second phase folks.
Somebody hit a flower pot.
what's that?
Somebody hit a flower pot.
Yeah, somebody did. I didn't thought there was only one person in the world that would do that. but-
Actually, there was one after me too, you know. I didn't reckon though. All right, you guys are doing a great job.
Wait a minute.
Not the one I hit. Don't you remember? That was my car that got totaled out. That one down there in front of us?
Yeah.
Didn't crack it or nothing.
Oh, maybe it was the flowers that were strung all over.
Flowers and the bumper and the.
Well, thank you for driving the rusted vehicle so that planter is tougher than your vehicle.
See, at least I saved the planner. Tell the guys, thanks for getting as much done as they are being split up like they were all over the place and everything else. Once we get back together, it's gonna be quite a deal. All right, no city engineer report. Library director. Nick, take it away.
All right, great. I have two main things in my report today. First is on sort of the steps we're taking in reopening to the general public. In that report, were there any questions for the council, or there are a lot of steps. We're kind of changing our service model on the fly. The main thing we would stress is we are going to focus on continuing curbside service. That seems like the safest option for the most people. And kind of in conjunction with that, I think we planned an incredibly cool summer reading program. Originally, the national theme had a fantasy element. We kind of scrapped that at the last minute and went with summer reading to go, seeing as like predominantly things are happening away from the library campus. So one of the key focuses is I bought a bunch of restaurant to-go containers, and in each one of these is we put in all the components for a science experiment or a craft project, along with instructions, and families can pick up. And we're going to do about 30 of these per week. So this is all the components for a brush bot. You can make a little robot that like vibrates along the ground. It's pretty neat. And included in your packet is the schedule for when all the packets are going to be available. All the to-go kits are going to be available all summer long. We are also doing a lot more things through our website than we have historically done. Again, these are things that libraries have not traditionally done. Library card registration via the website, and even a lot of our summer reading program records are going to be done online. So it's been a unique challenge, but I also think putting new rules in front of everybody we've come up with some really creative ways to make our summer pretty great.
By reading this, do you feel that are you asking, or would you like us to deem you essential so that you can have Selco help, or how is that?
It would potentially, if we were deemed essential, I'm not of course you never anticipate computer problems, but if that's something I think we may want to investigate. That could also get eased up in a month, and So it's just, I don't know how to proceed, really. I think most things that go wrong, I or Sarah or Sue can fix on our own, but, you know, if something big happens, something big happens. So, but mostly I think we're okay. I feel pretty essential, but I don't,
So they're utilizing it.
Motion quick for that, or?
Sure.
Then it just gives Nate the backup support.
We'll put it up on top. But
Yeah.
So the, just come up with a motion now, Cheryl, knows?
Just make the motion. I'll think of some language.
Okay, let's. Who wants to make?
Sounds
the-
pretty legal.
Who wants to make the motion being the library essential?
I'll make the motion to deem the library staff essential.
Do we have a second?
Second it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? You're now essential.
thank you.
That means no more days off. That pretty much your whole report, Nate?
That's.
Okay, anybody got any questions for Nate? All right, thank you. No fire chief report, committee commission board reports. Let's see, what we got? Chamber of Commerce, nobody here tonight, EDHRA, what, next Tuesday? No.
We just did it last week.
Just last week.
That's right, we did. Finance? Anything coming up with finance?
The auditors probably will meet with the finance committee in another, week or two after Brent's done.
Yeah,
Okay.
gotta wait for Brent.
They do that.
I'm not sitting by him.
We can just give you the report.
Library? That's Brent. He's not essential. Park board?
Minutes from the January meeting, and there, actually, we met last week and talked about some projects and stuff.
Okay. Anything we need to know about?
Not at this point.
Personnel?
Nothing.
Nothing. Planning zoning?
I think we meet next June.
No meeting.
No meeting in June? Okay.
Public safety? Nothing tonight? Public works? Who's on that? Jeremiah, is that you?
Yeah, no, nothing.
All right. Ready?
No report.
Roll call.
Minutes in your packet, and then we do have another regular meeting tomorrow, which they had hoped was going to be real, but will be Zoom once again,
Okay.
or virtual.
Stu 180? No problems there? Not at this time. Okay. Transit Advisory Committee?
We did meet virtually last week. Minutes are still pending. And then there would potentially be recommendations for us to get back on a track if it's a program you want to continue for budgeting for a bus replacement and or subsidy of the service. So they're working out what those recommendations might be, and then it's going to probably take some kind of survey of our citizens again to see who all is taking advantage of the service. So,
Okay.
and then it gives us time to budget for it if it's deemed something that we want to go ahead with.
Nothing in our communications. Open mic. I'll tell you what, the city council welcomes and encourages participation from community members. Until we lift some of these bans, we encourage you to either email or call us or text us with your ideas and your thoughts. So that's all there is for that tonight. We got one motion left, adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
We have a second.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? We're adjourned.